Shalom, giving all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahawashi, by Hashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings, salutations to the house of David. And I want to go into this quick lesson going into, all our strengths that we get and everything that we receive in this life comes from Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi. Okay, Yahweh by Hashem Yahawashi is the basis of our faith. Okay, that's our foundation. This is what keeps us grounded in this truth. All right? This is why these new Old Testament Israelites, you don't see them out there in the highways and byways because they don't have no foundation. But we have a foundation, us of the hopeful elect, and we believe that Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and his message and his promise that he promised us that he's going to return and save us out of the hands of our enemies. Okay? And we understand how far our people have left from their first estate, okay, made a pact with the heathen. About 99% of our people, they trust in Babylon the Great, and they trust in the oppressors. This is why Jake loves to vote. Jake loves to take sides with Esau. Jake goes beyond the deeds of the wicked, all right? But in order for us to continue to do the things that we're doing, you see why our brothers are so strong in the faith, because we get our strength from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. We can't do nothing in our own power, man. All right? The scriptures say Yahushai knows that we are dust and ashes. We are nothing but flesh. This is why he has mercy upon us. Okay, you might go off, you might commit a sin, you might repent, but the Lord always says he knows our hearts, that we're nothing but dust and ashes. And the strength that we get to continue to do these works and to continue to push strong in the name of the Lord, it comes from Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and his spirit resting upon us, the Ruach, which these churches call the Holy Ghost. So I'm going to start at Philippians chapter 4 and verse 12. It says, I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound. Everywhere and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. Right. So we understand what it's like to be on the bottom and what it's like to be on the top. Okay. And it's really a testing and a trial of our faith. The Lord might keep you on the bottom for a certain period of time to see how you're going to react to that. All right. The testing of your faith, he just might bring you up. Okay. You might get a better job. I'll just use that as an example. You might get a better living place. All right. But we both know how to abound and how to be abased. Because why? Because the Spirit of Yahweh gives us strength to suffer both of those things. But we know that everything that we receive is not of ourselves. It's of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right. It says, I can do all things through Yahweh which strengthens me. Notwithstanding, you have well done, and ye did communicate with my afflictions. Right, and this is the Apostle Paul speaking this. He said he could do all things through Yahweh HaMashiach who strengthens him. And the strength that we get, you brothers out there, every day that we wake up, we're constantly thinking upon this word. Well, we don't get the strength of our own. It's Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. The scripture said when man, deep sleep falleth upon the man, then the Lord sealeth his instruction in his mind. So the Lord's constantly working on our mind through his angels to keep us on this straight path, man. All right. That's why it goes back to what is it? There's no such thing as any choices. We don't have any free will. All right. The Lord's controlling this journey of ours, man. And you brothers out there that are constantly pushing this truth, well, the Lord's giving us strength. So that comes with a certain sense of humbleness. The Lord said, a humble and contrite spirit is his delight. All right. Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 28. Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting power, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. Right. So you can't tell the Lord, the Lord doesn't sleep, man. The Lord doesn't have a natural body like we do in these bodies that we have. The Lord is in his glorious state. He doesn't sleep. The angels don't sleep. All right. It says, neither is weary, there is no searching of his understanding, right? So even with your greatest imagination, you can't come close to the Lord's understanding, because he will always surpass what you're thinking of. It says he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. And we're ultimately vexed and we're tired of being in this society, man. All right? But you notice how our brothers are constantly putting up videos. You will think that brothers don't have no jobs, or brothers don't have no, they don't do anything else with their day. It's because the Lord gave us a strong spirit in these days to come. All right? And the Lord has increased his spirit upon his true man to push even stronger, man. Because the Lord in the spirit, the Lord is separating his true man from the false prophets out there. And it comes with signs. What are one of the signs? That certain men are his true man by how much they're pushing in these last days, man. By the hot spirit that they're in. It says, even the youth shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. And you see Jake out there, they're completely through, man. The look on Jake's face, all right? Jake is completely gone. He doesn't understand what's going on this planet Earth, man. All right? I seen a Jake, with a mask on, wearing gloves, looking all bugged out on the bus. So you see how far our people have gone, and you see the curses that are manifesting on our people. So how is it that we're able to maintain this mindset? How is it that we're still sober, we still understand this truth? It doesn't come from us, man. It comes from yahawashi Yahawashi that strengthens us, that gives us the glory, that gives us power over the demons. Because we're fighting with demons every single day. The scripture says, Simon, Simon, Satan has desired to have you that he may sift you as wheat. All right? But through yahawashi Yahawashi, we conquer that, man. So you brothers always remember that. Our strength and our foundation goes through yahawashi Yahawashi. All right? This is why we're able to speak with such boldness. We understand the scriptures, man. We understand what we need to do, which is push the Lord's work, feed the sheep. And if somebody else is not on that same playing field, they're going to get rebuked, man. Because the Lord laid down the foundation, and no other man can lay down any other foundation than yahawashi Yahawashi. It says, but they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. And it starts by doing these lessons, man, by doing these videos. But the Lord's going to increase our spirit, man. All right? Well, even understanding the scriptures, that's spiritual power in itself. But the Lord is going to declare his name once upon this earth. Because his true man is going to be a monument, Mount Zion, upon the planet Earth when the Lord gifts them with spiritual power to put the heathen to flight, to put Esau, Edom, and his troops, all right, to flight. You see? So the strength that we have is a gift. Okay? The mindset that we have to stay strong in this thing, to be able to push, is a gift from the Lord. It's not of ourselves. Isaiah chapter 22. And let me jump down real quick. In verse 21. I'm going to start at 20. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that I will call my servant Eliakim, the son of Hilkiah, and I will clothe him with thy robe and strengthen him with thy girdle. And I will commit thy government into his hand, and he shall be a father to the inhabitants of Jerusalem and to the house of Judah. And the key of David will I lay upon his shoulder. So he shall open and none shall shut, and he shall shut and none shall open. Right. So the Lord has the ability to open up your mind to receive this truth, and he has the ability to close up your mind so that you can't receive this truth. All right. And you notice that when certain men lose the spirit, the Lord has the power to bring them back in or to just cast them off. All right. The Lord has the power to give you strength or to allow you to fall out this truth, man. All right. This is Revelation chapter 3 and verse 7. And to the angel of the church of Philadelphia write, these things said he that is holy, he that is true, he that has the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth and no man openeth. Now let's get into that word key real quick. Which as time goes by, you tend to forget what certain things mean. Let me get that word key.
Strong's G 2807, Kleis.
All right, it says a key, since the keeper of the keys has the power to open and to shut. All right, it says in the New Testament to denote power and authority of various kinds, as shutting a lock. Right, so Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, he has the power to shut up your mind so you can't understand his truth. That's why you see a lot of our people, they reject his truth. This is why Jake ends up falling out, because the Lord shut up his mind. Then you see brothers that are strong in the faith. Their strength is increasing every single day. Why? Because the Lord opened up his mind, and he's increasing the spirit upon that vessel. You see? So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a beautiful thing. And it goes on to say, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take that crown. Him that overcometh will I make a pillar in the temple of my power. And he shall go no more out, and I will write upon him the name of my power, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai. And the name of the city of my power, which is in New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my power, and I will write upon him my new name. He that has an ear, let him hear what the Spirit said unto the churches. You see? So our strength that we get, the faith that we're fighting, every day that we wake up able to understand this truth, it comes from Yahweh Shin Yahushai, man. You know, he's our cornerstone of our faith. All right? So, I pray that was edifying, man. I just wanted to bring that out. The Spirit just, was moving me to bring that out, man. Yahweh Shai, he's the Alpha and the Omega. He's the beginning and the ending, man. Okay, if he opened up your mind, no one else can shut it. If you closed up your mind, no one else can open it. All right, so all the praises to Yahweh Shin Yahushai. Till the next time I say, hey, Shalom.